is this okay? Like, I don't know if I like, hopefully nothing looks weird of any sort.
All night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Luscious Money in the cut, and I am back with another banger for you and your crew. Today's video was not planned whatsoever. I don't have a, what do you call it? What is it? I don't have it written down or anything. I just kind of thought of it on the whim from kind of like what people were telling me on like Instagram and stuff and all this. So I kind of just like said, oh, you're curious about this, so like let me make a YouTube video about it since you're curious and you have questions. Today's video, if you can't tell by the title, is I'm basically going to be telling you how I made my first check off of TikTok, but also how you can make your first check off of TikTok and how I did it, and just some tips and tools that you can use for you to get there on your own. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias, which should be linked in the description down below. And let's get right on into this banger. I made my first check off of TikTok. It wasn't as big as like other creators like normally get, but like it was definitely something that was like big to me. I just never thought that I would make any amount of money on my videos whatsoever. Like I just thought like, oh, if I hit 10K and join this program, it's just something that's like basically telling me if I join I'm gonna get money, like just to persuade me to join. So I ended up joining and was just like, you know, I'm not gonna make any money off of this. It's whatever. Like I just like editing and creating videos and posting them on TikTok for people to enjoy. It's just something that's a hobby of mine. I'm not gonna like make any profit off of it. I ended up making my first check like a couple weeks ago off of it. So here's how I did it. I made this fan page around early of 2022, and at first I started to just make like little edits and post them on my personal account, only because I just like really enjoyed the process of editing a video and adding the music and adding the audio. And so I was just committed to making like edit videos just for a hobby of mine, and it was simply just a hobby at first. When I was really getting started on my fan page, I kind of knew like the tools and stuff to like use for your videos to get put on the For You page. So the tools that I use to actually get my videos out there and to get as many followers as I have now at a faster pace was, for one, hashtags, 2, posting 3 times or 4 times a day, and 3, just like really being committed and dedicated and having every video be different. When it comes to using hashtags, you really just want to make sure that you have, for one, FY, FYP, viral, trending, and popular. It's really like the hashtags that get you on the For You page, no matter who it is or no matter what they're interested in. Every single video that I posted, I made sure I had all of those hashtags that I just listed under my videos. Another thing is I made sure that I also added like hashtags that also pertain to the video as well, because you do want people who are actually interested in seeing more of your videos to follow you and be like intrigued in what you have to put out and be entertained as well. So I did like have hashtags that would say like Beyonce, Beehive, Renaissance, all this and all that, just to make sure that like I did grasp my target audience. Posting 3 times a day or 4 times a day sounds a little OC, but it's really like what gets your page out there. Being active on your TikTok account really makes a difference. You really want to get your videos out on the For You page, and having a lot of people see your videos, you need to post on a daily basis. Another thing is just being consistent, being active, and just being dedicated is, for one, gonna get you out there. So the way that I make my edits is kind of like how artists make music. If I am scrolling on the For You page and I see an audio that like really resonates with me, For example, we're gonna use this example of a TikTok that I just made a couple days ago. Just the past couple weekends, I was in the car with my mom and a song came on the radio. People may know the song, some people may not know the song, but it like really caught me. I was like, oh, like this song is like, even though I've heard of it, but like I hadn't heard of the song in a long time, right? It's called Written All Over Your Face by Rude Boy. That song was playing on the radio and I was like, oh, this song is kind of tea. I could use this for an edit, right? As we were driving in the car, I was just coming up with ideas on how I can like make little Beyonce videos on this song. If you don't know, in the song, it's like, smile, 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 smile for me, smile for me, from any word I've ever heard. So when I heard that verse, I was like, oh, I could just take little videos of Beyonce just smiling when they say smile. So smile, smile, smile. And that's really how I made this edit. So if we're being honest, that's kind of how people make music. They hear a beat and they make the lyrics. I hear the song and then I outline how I want my edit to go along with the audio. Just simple things like that is like how I would come up with like different edits to make to post on my profile. So I would do that probably like 3 or 4 times a day and it would like get on people's For You pages. Eventually I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok. When you hit 10,000 followers, like you get to, there's like 2 different programs on TikTok that come up. So for one, it's the Creator Fund, and then it's the Creativity Program Beta. I think that's what it's called. The Creator Fund was something that like I knew like a little bit about, but like I heard a lot of bad things about how it really didn't pay well. But the Creativity Program really paid you for like how many videos you get on a TikTok, or like how many likes you get on a TikTok or whatever. So I was like, okay, the Creativity Program really sounds like tea. Like that sounds like what I really need to be on. As soon as I hit 10,000 followers, I joined the Creativity Program Beta, which pays you for how many views you get on a certain TikTok. Now, don't take that and run with it, because TikTok has a whole bunch of rules that you have to still follow just for you to even get paid for a certain TikTok. So a TikTok gets over, I want to say, so the TikTok that I got paid for hit a total of 73,000 views, right? In order for the video to even qualify for me to get paid from it, was it had to be longer than a minute. The viewers had to watch it for longer than 5 seconds, and it couldn't have any music in it, or like I would get basically copyrighted, right? I had posted an old Destiny's Child interview back from when they were like 15 or 16. It was like, oh, like I've never seen this before, so I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have probably never seen this before, so I'm gonna post it on my TikTok page. I didn't notice that I was getting paid off of that video until like 3 weeks after I had posted the TikTok, until a notification came up on my TikTok, and it was just like, hey, you have this monthly income. And I'm like, income? Are you saying I'm getting paid off? So here is how I'm gonna explain it to you, and how I'm gonna show you guys how it really works. So here it is. So I'm gonna put it up right over here. So showing me throughout the month and like where my views really skyrocketed and where I was getting the money from. TikTok, once you get a payout, they take a percentage out. So I ended up getting $91 instead of $96, but that's still perfectly fine with me. My estimated rewards were $96.44. The amount of qualified views I got, so the total views were 73.1 thousand. I got 42.6K that actually qualified, and then I was getting paid $2.26 for every view, so that got a total of $96.44. That's pretty much how it works. I just think like when you like get a video that like is getting a lot of views in like a certain amount of hours, that's like where they kind of target. It's a lot of rules and like qualifications that you have to follow, and just for a video to even qualify. As you can see, like there's like other TikToks at the top of my page that like have a lot more views than that one. But sadly, I didn't hit 10K before those videos were put out. My highest viewed is actually 2.8 million. My second highest is 951.7K, and then my third highest is 762.1K. I really just wanted to put out a little cute video just like explaining it, because I know a lot of people were curious as to how or like why. They were just asking questions, which I don't like beat them up for, because it doesn't hurt to be curious, because some people want to do it as well. That's how I got my first check off of TikTok. I really hope that this video helps some of you all, because I know a lot of y'all were curious little people. If you guys want to follow me on my TikTok, it will be linked in the description down below, as well as my main TikTok, also my Instagram, my Twitter. And make sure you guys like, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure your girl is funny. I'm out. Peace.